हेलो गाइस, हेलो 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 एवरीवन, हेलो, हाय ऑल। कैसे हैं आप सभी लोग? क्या मैं आपको दिख रहा हूँ? एम आई विजिबल टू यू ऑल? गाइस, एम आई विजिबल टू यू ऑल? हेलो स्टूडेंट्स। ये सेंशुअल मैंने भी दिया था एनएमटीसी। ओके। हाय स्टूडेंट्स, हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम बैक टू अनदर लाइव स्ट्रीम ऑफ वेदांतु ओलंपियाड स्कूल। कैसे हैं आप सभी लोग? 30 बन गए, नाइस नाइस। सो आज इस लाइव स्ट्रीम के अंदर हम देखने वाले हैं क्लास 7th and 8th का जो IOQM का आज टेस्ट हुआ था उसका सॉल्यूशन देखने वाले हैं पूरा डिटेल में। हम सारे के सारे पहले ऑप्शंस देखेंगे कौन सा सही है, उसके बाद वी विल सी द सॉल्यूशन एज वेल। हाय अंशुल। ओके, सो in this live session we are going to see the solution of NMTC 2025 class 7th and 8th solution। ओके, सो कितने लोग हैं यहाँ पे जिन्होंने आज एनएमटीसी दिया? आप लोगों का कैसा था एनएमटीसी एग्जामिनेशन? थोड़ी सी बातें हो जाए पहले, फिर वील स्टार्ट दी सॉल्यूशन। आप लोगों का एनएमटीसी जो एग्जाम था वो किस तरीके से गया? कितने नंबर आप आ रहे हैं आप लोगों के? कितने नंबर आ रहे हैं आप लोगों के गाइस? हेलो हेलो, क्या मेरी आवाज़ आ रही है आप लोगों को? जस्ट एक बार आप चैट में लिख दीजिए कि आपको मेरी आवाज़ आ रही है, देन वील स्टार्ट दी सेशन। यस, ओके, देन we'll start the discussion of the NMTC 7th and 8th paper। yes 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 yes। okay, so फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल जितने भी लोग इस वीडियो को, इस लाइव लेसन को पहली बार देख रहे हैं उन लोगों को बता दूं कि वेदांतु ओलंपियाड स्कूल की तरफ से बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छे अच्छे कोर्सेज, लाइक बेशक आप क्लास 5th में हो या फिर 6th में हो, या फिर आप IOQM की तैयारी पहली बार कर रहे हो, या फिर आपने IOQM क्वालिफाई किया हो, या फिर आपने RMO क्वालिफाई किया हो, वी हैव a lot of variety of batches for you guys depending on the current level of you। okay, so for example we have OMM level 3 and 4 batches for all the students who are right now in class 3rd 4th, and all the students we have level 5 and we have level 6 courses for student in grade 9th and 10th and for students grade in 7th and 8th, and also uske alawa we have exclusive courses also which are OMM level 7 which is for grade 8 to 12। so in this course we will teach all the students who have given IOQM once। okay, so okay, no bad words, the mathematics we want। okay, so if you want to enroll in any of the courses you can easily enroll by just visiting the website of Vedantu Olympiad School, or either you can go in the description of this live lesson and you can choose the course which you want to purchase, and also you can buy courses for ISA and CMI preparation also, right? We have full math mastery course which is a total one-stop solution for anyone who is preparing for any math examination, either it can be RMO, if it is CMI ISA entrance test, if it is JEE as well, if you're preparing for board as well, then full math mastery is the course that you should be looking for। This is a 2-year course, so technically a student who is in class 10th or a student who is in class 11th can follow this course, and if he is preparing for ISA, CMI or boards or RMO, this course is going to help you all। just a minute guys। ओके, तो गाइस बस कुछ नहीं, थोड़े दोस्त आए थे बात करने के लिए। क्या होता है ना कि दोस्त से बात करना भी इंपॉर्टेंट रहता है। यस यस, वी आर स्टार्टिंग द डिस्कशन गाइस, वेट अ मिनट। ओके, सो जितने भी लोग अगर कोई फुल मैथ मास्टरी कोर्स परचेज करना चाहता है 2027 का, देन अ क्लास 9 10th 11th स्टूडेंट कैन परचेज दिस कोर्स। दिस इज अ टोटली 2-year कोर्स जिसमें आपकी RMO, ISS, CMI एंड साथ ही में JEE जैसे एग्जामिनेशन की प्रिपरेशन होती है। एंड उसके अलावा वी हैव अ टारगेटेड कोर्स ओनली फॉर ISA and CMI। so all the students who are appearing for ISA and CMI in 2026, this course is for you guys, right? This is a 1-year course which is going to help you to do basics of RMO as well as like fully preparing for ISA and CMI, because we know in the syllabus of ISA and CMI there is a part of Olympiad as well। to complete that part we also teach students the basics of RMO in this particular course। यस, मैं तभी स्टार्ट करूंगा कोर्स, मैं सिर्फ तभी कोर्स स्टार्ट करूंगा जब आप सब लोग अपने चैट के अंदर बताएंगे कि आपने कितने अटेम्प्ट किए और आपको क्या लगता है कि आपके कितने मार्क्स आने वाले हैं। सो वी विल सबसे पहले डिस्कस करते हैं कि आप लोगों का स्कोर आ कितना कितना रहा है, एंड ऑन दैट बेसिस ऑन दैट बेसिस वी विल सी कि आप लोगों का स्कोर किस तरीके से। ओके यस, सो अब जल्दी जल्दी से यस एंड साथ ही में वी हैव a set of limited open courses for you guys. Level 5 level 6 and level 7, these are open courses for all the students who are preparing for IOQM or basically starting for IOQM, right, or Maths Olympiad. And after that we have restricted courses as well, which is level 8 and also level 9. So in this courses, all the student who qualifies IOQM, we give entry in the restricted batch of level 8, in which all the students who qualifies IOQM get admitted. And also after that we have a level 9 batch. In this is also a restricted batch. In this we admit all the students who qualifies RMO, right? And the last, the overall, the best batch, that is the level 10. In this you will get the entry only and only if you qualifies like you are a IMO awardee, like INMO awardee, right? So yes, around 10, 29, 7, 28 marks, 28, okay. So I didn't give, मेरा city में ही available नहीं था, कोई problem नहीं है guys. Yes, okay. So by the way, आप लोगों में से कितने लोग IOQM देने वाले हैं साथी में? आप लोगों में से कितने लोग IOQM देने वाले हैं? आप लोगों में से कितने लोग IOQM देने वाले हैं? और आपकी IOQM की प्रिपरेशन कैसी चल रही है? क्या आप लोगों ने वेदांतु ओलंपियाड स्कूल का जो फ्री कैंप चल रहा है उसमें एनरोलमेंट लिया? क्या जो वेदांतु ओलंपियाड स्कूल का जो फ्री कैंप चल रहा है आपने उसमें एनरोलमेंट लिया? गाइस हाँ, जो भी वेदांतु ओलंपियाड स्कूल का फ्री कैंप चल रहा है क्या उसमें आपने एनरोलमेंट दिया? Okay, so now we are starting the discussion of NMTC class 7th and 8th paper. Okay. 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 So we'll start the solution then. कितने लोगों ने अभी 7th and 8th का पेपर अटेम्प्ट किया यहाँ पे? कितने लोगों ने किया? कितने लोगों ने यहाँ पे क्लास 7th and 8th का पेपर अटेम्प्ट किया? कैंप मार्क्स आ रहे हैं, आई मीन वेदांतु. ओके सर, एवरेज 31 to 34. ओके भैया, यस एनरोल्ड इन कैंप. तो आप लोगों के जो IOQM कैंप चल रहा है उसके अंदर कितने मार्क्स आ रहे हैं? जब तक हमारे चार या 5 दिन में टेस्ट हुए हैं उसमें से आप लोगों के कितने मार्क्स आ रहे हैं? मी. ओके नाइस. काफ़ी सारे लोग हैं. आपके टेस्ट में कितने मार्क्स आ रहे हैं? जो IOQM का जो टेस्ट चल रहा है वेदांतु ओलंपियाड स्कूल के ऊपर, उसमें से आपके कितने मार्क्स आ रहे हैं? क्या कोई मुझे बताएगा जल्दी से? बिकॉज वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, नॉट वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बट आई कैन से वेरी गुड थिंग फॉर ऑल द स्टूडेंट्स जो IOQM की प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हैं. वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट अ सीरीज, सम काइंड ऑफ सीरीज ऑन यूट्यूब, अ वेरी शॉर्ट सीरीज, जिसमें वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस सम प्रॉब्लम्स. ओके, एंड जितने भी स्टूडेंट्स होंगे who are going to score good marks in that, we are going to give them some gifts from the behalf of Vedantu Olympiad School. Okay, 30 to 35, average 50 marks in IOQM. Nice. Sir, highest 40 आए हैं. मेरे कभी 40 नहीं आया IOQM के अंदर. I only gave IOQM once and I got around maybe 30-35. सर, NMTC जूनियर लेवल का पेपर कब डिस्कस होगा? इसके बाद डिस्कस होगा, अभी डिस्कस होगा. जो मेरे साथ इस वीडियो में बना रहेगा वो सॉल्यूशन देखने वाला है. ओके, सो वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट विद द डिस्कशन ऑफ NMTC 7th and 8th सेशन पेपर, जो कि आज हुआ था. ओके, जस्ट अ मिनट गाइस. यस, ओके, सो वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट विद द डिस्कशन ऑफ NMTC 7th and 8th पेपर. सो दिस इज द फर्स्ट प्रॉब्लम ऑफ दैट पेपर. AB is a straight road of length 400 meter. From a person runs at a speed of 6 meter per second towards B, and at the same time Saket starts from B and runs towards A at a speed of 5 meter. So what is happening? We have a straight road like this and these are my endpoints. This is my first endpoint A, this is my second endpoint B. Okay, so the total distance between point A and B is 400 meter. Okay, so now there is a person who is starting running from point A at 6 meter per second. Is my screen visible? Yeah. And from point B there is another person who start running from point B with a speed of 4 meter per second, right? So first of all, let me tell you the correct answer of this is option C, and we are going to figure out why. So now a person is starting running from point A and a person is starting running from point B. So this means that we can say there is a person, we can hypothetically assume there is a person who is running from point A with a speed of 6 plus 5 meter per second. So if you notice, this total distance can be covered. This total distance can be covered in speed, that is speed is equals to distance upon time. So in this way, time for the first meetup will be 400 divided by 11, and that will be somewhat 36.36, somewhat like this. So the time taken for the first meetup is 36.36 seconds. Okay, so now we know that we need to check how many times they are going to meet in 15 minutes. So 15 minutes can be written as 15 into 60 seconds, and that is 0.09. So that is equals to 900 seconds. So this is equals to 900 seconds. Now we are going to check how many rounds they can do in 900 seconds. So 900 divided by 36.66 is going to be our answer, and that is roughly 24.5. So this means that they have totally completed 24 rounds and somewhat extra. So this means that the correct answer of this will be option C. Okay, yeah, yes, class 9th and 10th का भी start हो रहा है, no problem. And साथ ही में now let's try to see this one. In the adjoining figure, the measure of the angle x. So we need to find the measure of this angle x. So now if you notice that these three triangles are similar to each other. All three triangles are similar to each other. So if all these three triangles are similar to each other, then this angle 41 is equals to this angle 41, and that is equals to this angle 41. So this means that x plus 41 plus 85 should be equals to 180, and that means that x is equals to 180 minus of 126, and that is 54. That is the option D. Okay, yes, 54 is the correct answer for this one. Okay, so let's move on to our next problem. Now the value of x which satisfies this equation. Now this is a slightly tricky problem, right? We are going to first of all take the LCM, and that will give me x plus b plus x plus a, whole thing divided by x plus b times x plus a, and that will be equals to LCM of these two terms, x plus a plus b divided by x into x plus a plus b. So now a lot of people, what they will be doing, they will be cancelling out the numerator, but that is not the thing that we should do at this particular point. So now first of all, we will take all the terms on one side. So I can say that I can remove this. I can remove this. Okay, I have to use the eraser only. So I can say I can add a minus sign over and it is equals to 0. So now I can take my 2x. Yeah, so now I can take my 2x plus a plus b common out from my numerator, and inside I am going to have 1 over x plus b into x plus a minus 1 over x into x plus a plus b. And if we solve for this, we won't get any solution from this part, but we will get that 2x plus a plus b is equals to 0. This means that x is equals to minus of a plus b divided by 2. So this means the correct answer for this one is option D. Okay, any doubt in this? Any doubt in this problem? Should we move on to next problem? Okay, so this was the solution of our first problem. Okay, so now let's try, sorry, this was the third one. Yeah, so now let's try the fourth one. So the correct answer of this one is option C. Now we can see easily why, because it is given that there are this is a isosceles triangle, and they have mentioned the two sides. My first one is 23 and second one is 17. So now two possible sides, two possible triangles are possible, 23 and 17. And if you notice that if you add any two sides, that is 23 plus 17, that will be obviously greater than 23, right? And the difference is also less. And you can also check that triangle 23 also satisfies this condition. So this means that the perimeter of this triangle can be either 57 in this case and 63 in this case. Okay, so this means the correct answer of this one is option C. Yes, Jyotika, option C is the correct answer. So now in this one, ABCDE is a pentagon with angle B to be 90 degree and angle E to be 150 degrees, and it is given that angle C plus D is equals to 180 and angle A plus D is equals to 180. Then external angle of angle D is, okay, and we need to find which of the following is correct. So according to me, option A is correct. Okay, for this one, option A should be correct, and the reason behind that is it is given that D and C is a linear pair. Okay, D and C is a linear pair. So now this means that these two lines should be parallel. So if I try to draw a better diagram, so I can say that angle B is a 90 degree. So let's say this is point B, and I know BC is parallel to ED. So if you notice that these two sides are parallel, this can be point C and this point can be D. And now they have mentioned that angle E, point E is 150 degrees. So this is 150 degrees, this is E, and this point is A. So now this is a more better accurate diagram of this particular picture. Now they have mentioned that angle C plus D is 180. So if I say this is alpha, then I can say that this is 180 minus of alpha, and similarly if this is alpha, then this is also 180 minus of alpha. Now if I take all the angles sum, that is going to be 540 for a case of pentagon, and 540 will be equals to 90 plus 150 plus 180. 180 is sum of these two angles, angle D plus angle C, and lastly angle A. So from here I can find that angle A is equals to 120 degrees. Okay, angle A is equals to 120 degrees. Now we know that angle A, plus angle D is equals to 180 degrees, and we also know that we need to find the external angle of angle D. So we need to find this external angle. If this angle is alpha, then external angle will be 180 minus of alpha. So this means that angle A, that is going to be my external angle, and that is equals to 120 degrees. So that's why the correct answer of this one is option A, that is 120. Okay, कितने लोगों के अभी तक सारे के सारे पांचों की पांचों सही हैं? कितने लोगों के सारे के सारे सही हैं अभी तक? So can you tell me how to find the question paper of 2025? अगर आपको क्वेश्चन पेपर चाहिए ना, इसके लिए आपको पेपर अटेम्प्ट करना पड़ेगा, राइट? मैंने भी यहाँ पे पेपर के अंदर एनरोलमेंट किया था, मैं भी पेपर देने गया था, इसलिए मेरे पास यहाँ पे पेपर है, इसलिए अदरवाइज नहीं होता है पेपर लोगों के पास. Okay, so now let's try our next problem, and yeah, and this says find the unit digit of the product this, and the answer is going to be obviously 3. This is very simple. Right? First of all, let's try to find out what is unit digit of 3 to the power of 2025. So now if you see the cyclicity of unit digit of 3, it will be 3, then 9, then 7, then 1. So this means that if my power is of form 4k plus 1, then my unit digit will be 3, and if it is of form 4k plus 2, my unit digit will be 9, and in 4k plus 3 form it will be 7, and lastly if it is of 4k plus 1 4k form, then it will be 1. But if you notice, 2025 can be written as 2024 plus 1. So this means that this number is of 4k plus 1. So this means that unit digit of 3 to the power of 2025 is equals to unit digit of 3 to the power of 1, and that is just equals to 3. And now let's check about 7 to the power of 2024. So cyclicity of 7 is 7, 7 7 is 49, 9 7 is 3, and then 1. So cyclicity of 7 is also 4, right? If cyclicity of 7 is 4, now we have to check what is 2024. 2024, this means that the unit digit will be 1. Okay, this will be equals to 1. So this means that my answer will be 3 times of 1, that is going to be 3. Okay, so इस तरीके से हम आंसर निकाल पाएंगे इसका. मैंने साथ में कॉन्सेप्ट एक्सप्लेन करने की भी आपको कोशिश किया है. Okay, so now let's try the second one. The smallest positive integer n for which this number is a perfect cube. Okay, तो सबसे पहले we are going to find the prime decomposition of 18,900. Okay, and prime decomposition of this number is 2 square, I guess 3 cube, and then 7 times 5. Right, now if you need to find a perfect cube, we have to multiply with this number n. So we need to find some perfect cube. This means that first of all we have to have 3k power, 3k power, 3k power of each of these numbers. So I need to multiply it with a 2, 7 square and 5. So that is going to be my answer for this one. Okay, and you can carry out the multiplication. Okay, so this means that my answer will be 49,490. That is option D. Okay, any doubt in this? Any doubt, anyone? What should be ideal score? Ideal score, I guess 29 to 30 should be ideal score in this paper. Not less than 29. Okay. So, two numbers A and B are respectively 20% and 50% more than a third number C. So, this means that A can be written as 120% of C and B can be written as 150% of C. So, for example, if we say that if C is equals to 100, then we can assume that A is 120 and B is 150. So, now we need to find the percentage of A to B. We need to find percentage of A with respect to B. So, this means that B is 150 and then we need to find what percentage is 120 of that. So, definitely 120 and 110 will not be my answer because 120 is less than 150. So, this means that my percentage of A will be like less than 100, right, with respect to B. So, now this means that 150 is 100%. So, 1.5 will be 1%. And now if or we can directly say, or we can check that 150 is equals to, what is LCM of both these? Sorry, 120 can be written as, 120 can be written as some x times of 150, right? So, if this, in this way I will get x, and that x will be equals to 120 by 150 and that will be equals to 4 by 5. So, this means that A is fourth of 5 of B. So, this means that A percentage that will be equals to 100 into 4 by 5, that is equals to 80%. So, this means that A is 80% of B. So, this means that the correct answer is option B. Not wrong, but the correct answer. Okay. Sir, how many total marks in the paper? Total marks is, if each problem is of 4 marks, then the total marks will be 120 according to me. And if each problem is of 1 mark, then the total marks will be 30 because there are 30 problems. So, now if A plus B is given to me 2 and 1 by A plus 1 by B is given to me 18, then find the value of A cube plus B cube. Right, we need to find the value of A cube and B cube lying in which two values. So, the correct answer is for this one is option A, because my answer will be somewhat 7.33, somewhat around that. So, that is between 7 and 8. So, if we solve this, then first of all, let's solve 1 over A plus 1 over B. This will give me that AB by A plus B is equals to 18. That will imply that AB is equals to, this is equals to A plus B by AB. So, this means that AB is equals to 1 over 9, right. So, now we are going to use that A cube plus B cube. It is equals to A plus B into A plus B whole square minus 3 times of AB. We are going to use this particular formula. Now, we know the value of AB, that is 2. We know value of AB, so this will give me 4 minus 3 by 9. So, this will give me 2 into 4 minus 1 by 3. 4 minus 1 by 3. And that will be equals to 2 into 11 by 3. And that will be 22 by 3. Or this is somewhat around 7, 1 by 3. So, this number lies between 7 and 8. Okay. Any doubt in this problem? Sir, for second level, how many marks are needed? I guess if you think about the cutoff, I think the cutoff will be around 20 to 25 marks between, not less than that. 20 to 25 correct questions. I mean marks about that. Sir, this was the first time attending competitive exam. I think I will get 16. I don't think so 16 is a less marks, but it is slightly less compared to a person who have already prepared for this examination. Yes, 30 out of 30 is a decent score. Okay, because you cannot score more than that now. So, now let's try our next one. If under root of 12 plus cube root of x is equals to 7 by 2, and if x is equals to p by q, where p and q are in their lowest form, then find the value of p plus q. So what is the answer for this? I think the answer is 65, option A. Okay, let's try to figure it out. So it is given that under root of 12 plus cube root of x is equals to 7 by 2. If I take square on both the sides, then this will give me x cube is equals to 49 by 4 minus 12. So x cube is equals to 1 by 4, and this will imply that x is equals to 1 by 64, and this implies that q plus p will be equals to 1 plus 64, and that will be 65. So in this way my answer will be 65. That is option A for this 10th problem. It's fine Tanishka, no problem. ओके, सो अभी तक जो हमने 10 क्वेश्चन देखे, इनमें से आप लोगों का कितना सही स्कोर आया है? कितने लोगों के 10 में से 10 सही है? कितने लोगों के 10 में से 10 सही है? सारे के सारे सही हैं? कितने लोगों के? किसी के भी सही नहीं है सारे? ओके फाइन, नो प्रॉब्लम. ओके, सो नाउ द स्मॉलेस्ट नंबर ऑफ 4 डिजिट लीविंग अ रिमाइंडर ऑफ 1 व्हेन डिवाइडेड बाय 2 or 3 or 4 or 6. So first of all, if we take LCM of 2, 3, 4 and 6, my LCM will be 12. My LCM is going to be 12. So now we need to find a 4-digit number which leaves a remainder 1 when divided by 12. So now let's check which is our smallest 4-digit number, that is 1000. Right, 1000 is our smallest 4-digit number, and it is a multiple of 4. So this means that we have to check what is going to be my remainder when it is divided by 3. So I know that 1000 can be written as this is congruent to 4 mod 12. Right, this means that 1000 leaves a remainder of 4 when divided by 12. Okay, so now if we need to get a remainder 1, then we have to add 9 on both these sides. So that's why this will become 13, and 13 is also congruent to 1 mod 12. So this means that my answer for this one will be 1000 plus 9, and that will be equals to 1009. This is going to be our answer. Okay, so this means that our smallest 4-digit number is going to be 1009. So this means that there will be exactly 2 zeros as its digits, because there is no 5 and only 1 0. No, because we have 2 zeros and 7 as its unit digit. No, so none of the options is correct, and the correct option is option C only. Okay, so now in this one, AB A is to B is given to be 2 is to 3, B is to C is given to be 4 is to 5, and A plus C is given to me 7, 3, 6, and we need to find the value of B. So what I'm going to do is, from this one, this will give me A by B is equals to 2 by 3. So I'm going to find my value of A in terms of B, so that this will imply that A is equals to 2 by 3 times of B. And similarly, from this one, I will have that B divided by C is equals to 4 by 5. So if I try to find value of C in terms of B, so this means that C will be equals to 5 by 4 of B. Right? So this is my value of A and this is my value of C. And they've also mentioned that A plus C is equals to 736. So 736 is equals to A plus C, and that is equals to 2 by 3 of B plus 5 by 4 of B. So I can take B common out and solve this, and this will give me 736, that is equals to 8 plus 15 divided by 12 times B. Right, so this means that B is equals to 12 into 736 divided by 23, and this will be equals to 12 into 736 divided by 23, that will be somewhat 13, that is going to be 13. So my answer, no, it won't be 13, just a minute. So if I divide by this, then this should give me not 13, 32. So the product of these two numbers will be 4. So C is the correct answer. Okay, so this means my value of B is going to be 384. Okay, HUOURU. Okay, Sir, how many questions should be correct to pass stage 1? I think around 20 to 25 should be correct. Okay. So now let's try our next one. So it is given that angle B is 110. So angle B is 110. Angle F is 120. And angle C is 80. And angle F is 120. Angle ACD is 30. ADC, sorry. This is 30. So this means that this angle is also 30. Vertically opposite angles. So in this way I can say that this angle is also 150. Because I'm going to use all these angles, so that's why. Now 2 times of angle DGF. DGF. Let's say if this angle is X, then 2 times of this angle is angle DEF. So this angle is 2 times of X. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use angle sum property in both my quadrilateral, in this one and in this one, to find my angle A and my angle X. So from there I will be trying to find this angle. So first of all, in A, B, C, D, I will have that A plus 110 plus 180 plus 30. It should be equals to 360 degrees, right? Because angle sum in a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. So this will give me A plus 110, 210, 220, that should be equals to 360. And this will imply that A is equals to 140. So this means that the angle A is equals to 140 degrees. Now similarly, if let me try to apply angle sum in this triangle. So in that one, I will get that 30 degrees plus 3 times of X plus 120. This should be equals to 360 degrees. Okay. So now if I try to solve this out, this will give me 3x is equals to 210 and x is equals to 70 degrees. So this means that my value of x is going to be 70 degrees. Now, but if you notice, I want to find my angle BHF. I want to find this angle, that is angle BHF. So angle A was 140. So this angle, complementary angle, will become not 40 degrees, it will be 40 degrees. And similarly, my x is 70 degrees. So this means that this 2x is going to be 140 degrees, and similarly this angle will be 40. Now I am going to apply my angle sum property in this triangle. So this means that 2 times of 40 plus 150 plus angle H is going to be 360 degrees. So this will give me 80 plus 150, that is 230, plus H is going to be 360. So from here H will be equals to 130 degrees. So this means that the correct option is option D. Okay, any doubt in this? I'm getting 27. Can I pass? Yes, you have already passed. Yes, inter wala bhi, which is the inter one? Is it 11th or 12th, or is it 9th or 10th? Okay, so now if 1 over b plus c plus 1 over c plus a is equals to 2 over a plus b, and we need to find the value of a square plus b square over c square. So we are just going to expand it out and we will get our answer. So this will give me a plus b plus 2c divided by c square plus bc plus ac plus ab is equals to 2 divided by a plus b. So now I am going to multiply, cross multiply my a plus b also. So this will give me a square plus ab plus 2ac plus ab plus b square plus 2bc. See, the answer is going to be 2 in this one according to me. Let's try to figure it out also, and that is equals to 2 times of c square plus bc plus ac plus ab. So now if you notice, ab will get cancelled, because this side also there are 2 ab's and this side also there are 2 ab's. 2bc is cancelled, 2ac is that cancelled. So this means that a square plus b square divided by c square is equals to 2. Okay, so the correct answer of problem number 14 is A. Yes. Okay, so now let's try next problem. If 3 men or 4 women can do a job in 43 days, the number of days the same job is done by 7 men and 5 women. They're asking, if they work together, then how many days they're going to take in total. So for this one, my answer is going to be A, that is my 12 days. And it is very simple. So they have mentioned in 3 men are doing the job in 43 days. So this means that 1 man can do that job in 43 times of 3 days, right? Similarly, 4 women can do the work in 43 days. So this means that 1 woman can do the work in 43 times 4 days. So now they have mentioned if 7 men and 5 women are doing the work together, then how many days they will take in total. So this means that 1 man will do the one man in 1 day, he will do total 3 into 43 work, and 1 woman in 1 day, she will do 4 into 43 work. So this means that 7 men plus 5 women, they will do 7 divided by 4 in 3 into 43 work in 7 days, 7 in 1 day, and 5 divided by 4 into 43 work is done by 5 women in 1 day. So the total work done by 7 men and 5 women will be, it will give me 28 plus 15 divided by 12 into 43, and that is 43 divided by 12 into 43. So this means that 7 men and 5 women are doing 1 by 12th work in 1 day. So this means that total time taken by them will be 12 days. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you are at least getting 15. Okay. Sir, everywhere does paper will be same? According to me, it should be same. Then how will they evaluate if the paper is different for each and every one? This will be unfair to some people who are getting tough paper, and this will be, advantage for people who are getting easier one, right? So that's why for neutralizing that thing, they are giving same paper to each and every student. Okay. Okay, so now let's try our next problem, that is the expression 49a plus b whole square minus 46a minus b whole square can be factorized in this form. My answer is going to be 2 times of 14, that is 28. Okay, let's figure out why. So this can be written as 7 times of a plus b whole square minus root 46 a minus b whole square. So instead of 46, let me write it in some variable. Let's say this is some random under root of x, right, whole square. The square is in both terms. So now I'm going to apply the property of a square minus b square. So that will give me 7 times of a plus b plus under root of x times of a minus b into 7 times of a plus b minus root x into a minus b. So now this thing is written in the form of LA plus MB into NA plus PB. So I am going to separate out my terms. So this will give me 7 plus root x times of A plus 7 minus root x times of B in this bracket. Now let's see what is going to happen in the second bracket. So that will be 7 minus root x times A plus 7 plus root x into B. So if I find the sum of all the coefficients, that will be 7 plus root x, 7 minus root x, 7 minus root x, 7 plus root x. So that will be 4 times of 7 plus 2 root x minus 2 root x. And these two terms will get cancelled out and my answer will be 4 times of 7, that is 28. So they just try to confuse you guys by writing just some random number 46 over there. So if that number is some number, random number x in general, still the answer will be same. Okay. Okay, still we are going to get the same answer. Okay, so now let's try our next problem, that is 17. The integer part of the solution of this equation is, so this has given me 4x minus 12 minus 3x plus 24, that is equals to x minus 5 by 5. So now if I cross multiply my terms, this will give me 5x plus 60, that is equals to 12x minus 60. So this means that 7x is equals to 120 or x is equals to 120 by 7. and I want to find the integer part of this. So I want to find which is the smallest integer which is less than this, greatest integer which is less than this. So this will be somewhat around 1, then 50, that will be 7, 1 by 7. So the integer part of this will be 17. Okay, the integer part of this will be 17. So answer for this one is 17. Okay, now let's try our next problem, and answer for this one will be 360. Let's try to figure out why. So now they have mentioned angle BAC is 100 degrees and angle ACB is 30 degrees, and so I can find my third angle, that is angle B. So that is going to be 50 degrees. Now this is a square, this is a regular hexagon, and this is a equilateral triangle. Sorry. Right. So now we know the angles. We know this is 90 degree, we know this is 60 degrees, we know this is 120 degrees, this is 90 degrees, this is 120 degrees, and this is 60 degrees. So I am just going to find the angle sum of these. So first of all, 90 plus 30 plus 60 is 180. So this complementary angle remaining part will be 180. Right, this part is simple. Now let's do the same thing for the remaining angles. So for finding the x plus 90 plus 100 plus 120, this should be equals to 360 degrees. So in this way, x should be equals to 200 and 310. Sorry, x plus 310, that is equals to 360. So in this way, x is going to be 50 degrees. This is the smallest. So here x is 50 degrees. So now let's try to find out y. Y should be found out why? Because we need to find the sum of values of x plus y plus z. So y plus 120 plus 150 plus 60, it is equals to 360 degrees. So we find the angle sum, then y plus 260, wait a minute, something is wrong. This is 60, this is 50, this is 120. Okay, sorry, this is 50, not 150. Okay, so this is 110 and this is 230 is equals to 360. So this means that y is going to be equals to 130. So sum of angle x, y, z will be 50 plus 180 plus 130. That is just 360 degrees. That is 180, and the remaining is 130 plus 50, and 130 plus 50 is also 180 degrees. So 2 times of 180 is 360. Okay, 360, not 350. 360, because 130 plus 50 is also 180. So that is 2 times of 180. So the answer is going to be 360 instead of 350. So can we get selected in 15 marks? 15 marks is, I would say, bit tough, but if you score close to 20, then that is, I think, more better. No problem, Abhida. Sir, in this 16th question, I have written answer approx to 17. So is it correct or wrong? 17th one, I guess you are talking about, Sunita, about the 17th problem. So yes, the answer is going to be 17. If they have asked about the integer part, they haven't asked about the complete answer. They have asked about the integer part. So this means that the correct answer will be 17 instead of approx to 17. Yes. For this one, the answer is 28. Okay. Yes, 27.5 marks is not enough. You have to at least score 30. Okay, so now let's try our next problem. So this says that mean of 5 number is 105. So let's say our number are x, y, z and a, b, c, d, d. So a plus b plus c plus d plus e is equals to 105. Okay, and the first number is 2 by 5 times the sum of the other 4 numbers. So they have also mentioned that a is equals to 2 by 5 times of b plus c plus d plus e. So these are the two things that they have given to us. Now these are 2 equations and 2 variables, right? We have to find the value of a. So I am going to substitute value of this expression. So this means that b plus c plus d plus e will be equals to 5 by 2 times of a. Right, now I am going to plug in this value in this expression. So this will give me a plus 5 by 2 times of a is equals to 5 into 500, 105. So this will give me 7a by 2 is equals to 525. A is equals to 105 into 5 into 2 divided by 7, and 7 and this can be divided, and that will be equals to 1 5 into 10. So that is going to be 150. So value of A should be 150. Are you guys also getting the same answer? So the correct answer for this one is 150. Now let's try and solve our next problem, and it says that PQRS is a square. Let's try to draw a square first of all. And they have again mentioned about some increasing and decreasing. So we can just assume that sides of our square are 100 units, right? And this is PQRS. So now PQ and RS are increased by 30%. So this means that they have increased by a point of 30. So my new sides will be of 130 each. Okay, and this side QR and PR are increased by a size of 20. So this will be 120 and this will be 120. So now the area of the quadrilateral thus obtained exceeds the area of the square by. So now they are asking if the area of the square of initial it was x. Now by how much percentage the area grew. So my originally area was 100 square, and in this one my area is going to be 130 into 120, and that is going to be 13 into 12 into 100. So this means that 13 into 12 is 156, 100 is equals to x percentage of 100 square. So in this way my 156 is equals to x. This is my percentage, right? So this means that originally my percentage was 100. Now after increasing my percentage become 156. So this means that the total increment is 156 minus of 100, and that is going to be 56. So in total my area grew by 56%. Okay, so the correct answer for this option is 56. Okay, 42 out of 60 marks, are they enough to getting selected for the next stage? Maybe or may not be. If you're lucky, then maybe you can get selected. Yeah, so now let's solve our next problem, that is the 21st, and it says that x square plus 2 plus root 3x is equals to 1, and x square plus 1 over x square is equals to a plus b root c. Then find the value of a plus b plus c. So first of all, this question is going to be bonus. This question is going to be bonus. Can anyone tell me why it is going to be bonus? Can anyone tell me why it is going to be bonus? Anyone? Sir, are there going to be separate lectures for AMC 12 instead of IOQM? Yes, there will be few extra lectures which will be oriented towards AMC 12. Okay, so now can anyone tell me why this problem is bonus? Anyone? क्या किसी को पता है why this problem is bonus? 19th problem, you got 47.75. See, it is given that mean of the numbers is 105, and it is also given that a is equals to 2 by 5 of b plus c plus d. So I'm just assuming it to be one variable x, and I substituted the value over here, that is 5 by 2 times of a. Two wrong information. Yes, because the information that is given in this problem is wrong. They have not specified one thing. So first of all we will solve it, and then we will see what is the information that is not specified. So if I divide this equation by x, so it will give me x plus 2 plus root 3 minus 1 over x is equals to 0. So this means that x minus 1 over x is equals to minus of 2 plus root 3. So now I am going to take the square, because I need to find the value of x square plus 1 over x square. So this will give me x square plus 1 over x square minus 2 is equals to 7 plus 4 root 3. Right, so this means that x square plus 1 over x square, it will be equals to 9 plus 4 root 3. So now a lot of people might be thinking, so I just need to do 9 plus 4 plus 3 and that is my answer. But what if my number is also of the form 9 plus, let's say, 2 root 12. This is also the correct right form, and it can also be 9 plus 1 times of root of 48, right? All the three answers are correct. So in this way there are multiple values of a plus b plus c. If you want the bonus marks, then you have to attempt the problem, otherwise you won't get the bonus marks. Okay, so that's why there will be multiple answers, and a lot of people might have just thought this one is the correct answer and they have filled that. So all those people who have marked the first option will be right, but all the people who have marked the wrong answer will also be getting the bonus. But all the people who have not marked anything in that problem will not get the bonus. Not attempt पे marks नहीं मिलेगा. Okay. So now let's solve this one. In the given figure, ABCD is a rectangle. We need to find the measure of this angle x. So this is, you can say, easy problem because these are my two parallel sides, AD and BC. So now we have a transversal and this is my transversal, and they have mentioned that this angle is x. So I can say the corresponding angles are equal. So that's why this angle is also x. And I also know the vertically opposite angles are also equal. So this means that this is also x. So now if I apply same thing in this figure, then we know that these are two parallel sides and this is my transversal. So if this angle is x, then I can say that this angle is also going to be x and this angle is also x. So this means that if I am able to find this angle out, then I can find the angle x. So x is just 28 plus alpha. X is just 28 plus alpha. Now I just need to find the value of alpha. Okay, so alpha plus 90 is equals to 162 degrees. By exterior angle property of a triangle, sum of these two angles is equals to the opposite exterior angle. So this means that alpha plus 90 is equals to 162. So this means that alpha is going to be how much? It will be 162 minus 90, that will be 72. So alpha is 72 and the extra angle is 28. So x will become 28 plus 72, that is going to be 100. So the answer for this one is 100. Any doubt in this? तीनों लिखें तो, इस वाले में तीनों लिखें तो you will get triple bonus, right? Because जितना ज़्यादा आप अटेंड करेंगे उसको जो चेक कर रहा होगा कॉपी, उसको उतने मार्क्स भी आपको देने पड़ेंगे ना, राइट? तो आप तीनों अगर लिखते हैं तो आपको ट्रिपल बोनस मिलेगा इसमें. ओके, सो नाउ लेट्स ट्राई आवर नेक्स्ट प्रॉब्लम, दैट इज 23rd. द सम ऑफ ऑल पॉजिटिव इंटीजर्स m and n which satisfies this equation is. So first of all, my equation is m square plus 2 times of mn plus n is equals to 42. So now if I take m common out from n common out from this term, then it will be n into 2m plus 1 plus m square, and it is equals to 44. So this means that n is equals to 44 minus m square divided by 2m plus 1. This is my value of n, right? This is my value of n. So now this means that 2m plus 1 should divide 44 minus m square, and they have also mentioned these are positive integers. So now this means that 44 minus m square should be positive. 44 minus m square should be greater than or equals to 0. So this means that 44 is greater than or equals to m square. This means that m is less than or equals to 6, right? But strictly greater than 0 as well. So the only possible values of m are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Because 7 square is 49 and 49 is greater than 44. So that's why the only possible values will be 1 to 6. So now if the possible values are 1 to 6, so now I will just try to plug in which of these value will satisfy this particular condition, right? So this means that if I'm going to plug in m is equals to 1, then this will give me 3, and on the other side it will be 44 minus 1, that will be 43. But this is not true. Let's check for my second number. That will give me 5, and on the other hand side it will be 40, but this is correct. This is correct. Let's check about more factors also. So next will be 7, and this side it will be 44 minus of 9. 44 minus 9 is 35, and this is also correct, right? Now let's check next one. So it will be 9 and 44 minus 16, that will be 28. Yes, but this is not correct, and we will get one or two more. So after 9 it will be 11, and on the other hand side it will be 44 minus 25, 44 minus 25, and it will be 19, and this is also not correct. And in the other ones, 2m plus 1 will obviously exceed 44 minus m, so that's why we don't have to check about those ones. But the only combinations are 540 and 735. So this means that value of m will be 5, sorry, value of m will be 2 and 3. So when value of m is 2 and 3, n will be equals to, I can just plug in the value of n in this one, right? I can just plug in the value of n. So n will be equals to 8 and 5. So the sum of all possible values of m and n will be 8 plus 5 plus 2 plus 3, and that will be 18. So the correct answer for this one is 18. Okay, any doubt in this? Any doubt in this? So now let's check about next one, that is 24. This is a slightly tricky, but the answer for this one is 1. Most of the problems in which there are a long calculations, answer is going to be 1 or 2 or 3, not more than that. Okay, we will also see the answer, just wait for that. So now let's replace few terms. Let's replace a plus b with sum s and the product ab with p. Okay, so now we can simplify our equation in these two terms. So it is s minus 4 times of p divided by s, whole thing divided by a divided by s minus b divided by b minus a, and b minus a will be minus 1, right? So I can directly replace with minus 1 divided by minus 1. We will simplify it, don't take tension. And in numerator, plus 2 times of product divided by b minus a into b plus a, that is the sum, right? I want to find what is the ratio of these two terms, and this is nothing but s square minus 4p whole thing divided by s, and my denominator is a by s plus b plus this will be minus of 2p divided by s. So I just want to simplify this out. Once I am going to simplify it out, then my terms will be easy to calculate. This is s square minus 4p divided by s, and whole thing is divided by a plus sb minus 2p, and whole thing is divided by s. So s and s will be cancelled first of all, and then we can see the rest of the expression. My expression becomes s square minus 4p divided by a plus sb. Sb can be written as ab plus b square, because s is a plus b. So a plus b into b will be ab plus b square. That's what I have written here. Okay, and my last term is minus 2p. So yes, this is ab and this is b square. Okay, so now after this ab and b square, and this is 2p, and ab is my product, right? So this is, let me change my color, and this will be equals to, s is equals to sum square, so that will be s square minus 4p divided by a plus b square minus p, because ab is also product, so it is a plus b square p minus 2p, so it will just become 1p. So now this particular term is in its simplest form, so I will just write it as a plus b whole square minus 4 times of ab whole thing divided by a plus b square minus p. Okay, and b square is 2024 square, and product will be 2024 into 2025. So if I take 2024 common in this will give me 2024 minus 2025. So that is just equals to minus of 2024. or minus of b. So my b square minus p is just minus p, minus b. Okay, so now this means that my numerator will become a minus b. My denominator will become a minus b. Okay, so now let's also solve my numerator, that is s square minus 4p. Sorry, that is a plus b. This whole term simplifies to a minus b. So now let's try to simplify this out. So this will give me a square plus b square plus 2ab minus 4ab. So these two will get cancelled out and I will have a plus a square plus b square minus 2ab. And this is nothing but a minus b whole square. So it is a minus b whole square in numerator, and denominator it is a minus b. So my term will become a minus b square by a minus b, and that will be equal to just a minus b. And a minus b 2025 minus 2024, and that is equals to 1. Any doubt in this? Hello sir, answer of 19 is 130. Answer of 19 is 130. Answer of 19 will be 150, not 130. Okay. Yes, attempt पे marks मिलेगा सिर्फ तभी जब it is bonus, otherwise you won't get. So in this way we will get answer to be 1 in this one. Okay, so now let's see this sequence. This is not going to be very tough. This is kind of easy. My sequence is 0, 7, 26, 63, 124. If you notice that these terms cannot be square terms, right? If you notice, 0 is just 1 cube minus 1. 7 can be written as 2 cube minus 1. 26 can be written as 3 cube minus 1. 63 can be written as 4 cube minus 1. 124 can be written as 5 cube minus 1. So my sixth term, that will be 6 cube minus 1, and that will be 216 minus 1, that is 215. So the answer for this one is 215. Okay. Nice. मैं तुम्हारा नाम नहीं पढ़ पा रहा हूँ क्या है, but good. अभी तक सारा सही है. Let's see 26th. This is also simple. You just need to plug in value of 89 and then this will become. So let's check what is under root of 112 plus 9, because root 89 is just 9. So 112 plus 9, this will be 121. So this will going to be equals to 11. So my next under root is 53 plus 11. 53 plus 11 is 64. So this will give me 8. So the last one is under root of 281 plus 8, that is 17. 17 square. Okay, let me cross check. 289 under root, it should be 289. This should be 17. Yes, 15 square is 225. Yeah, this is 17. Now let's check this one. So under root of 36 is just 6. So let's check 75 plus 6. This is going to be under root of 81. That is going to be 9. So next is under root of 55 plus 9. That is going to be 64. That is 8. And then the last one is under root of 92 plus 8. That is going to be 10. Because it is 10 square. So my a minus b will become 17 minus 10. And that is going to be 7. Okay. Any doubt in this? So now let's check the next one. And it says that the average of the numbers a, b, c, d is b plus 4. So a plus b plus c plus d is equals to 4 times of b plus 4. Or I can say that a plus c plus d is going to be 3d plus 16. This is my first equation. And now they have also mentioned the pairwise averages are 16, 26, 25. So this will give me a plus b is equals to 32, and then b plus c is equals to 52, and then c plus a will be equals to 25. And I want to find the average of d and 67. So I need to find the value of d in this one. So I have to find all these values of a, b and c. So we have 3 equations and 3 variables. So from the last 2, I will get that b minus a is equals to, wait, last one is 50, sorry, this is 50. So b minus a will become 2, and from this I know that b plus a is 32 So this means that B is equals to 17 and A is equals to 15. So in this way I can find my values of B and A, and easily I can replace the values of A in this one, and I will get that C is equals to 35. So now I will use this expression once again. So A plus C is given me 50. So 50 plus D is equals to 3 times of 17 plus 16. So this means that D is equals to 51 plus 16 minus 50. So this means that D is going to be 17. Okay, so this means that my value of D is 17. So my answer is going to be 67 plus 17 divided by 2, and that is going to be how much? 7, 84 by 2, and that is 42. So my answer for this one is 42. Hello. Hi. Okay. Now this one is pretty simple. So this means that the whole length is given me 10, and I need to figure out what is my area of this shaded region. So if you notice, this is also a semicircle. This is also a semicircle, and both of them have same diameter. So this means that both of them is going to have same radius. So I can say that area of this one is equals to area of this. So if I want to find the area of my quadrant, that is just 1 by 4 of pi r square. That is 1 by 4 of pi times of 100. This means that 25 pi is my answer. This means that my value of K will be 25. This is very simple. Okay, this is very simple. Sir, is 25 marks enough to? Yes, 25 marks I think is enough to qualify for stage 2. Okay, so in this way, my answer for this one will be 25. Yes. ISI for best book. ISI for best book, not best book for ISI. Nice. Cutoff will be around 25. You can say 23, 22 somewhat, or maybe 26. Yes, mentally correct. Okay, so let's see our next problem. And this problem should also be bonus. This problem should also be bonus, but we can try to solve it out. So this says that in figure ABC and PQ are my two triangles such that angles ABC have ratio 5, 6 and 7. And they have also mentioned that PQR is equals to angle B. So angle PQR, so PQR is equals to angle B. This is my first information. And PS makes an angle P by 3. So they have not specified what is angle P in this problem, right? So they have mentioned angle SRT, but they have not specified what is this angle P. So it can be either this angle or this complete angle, right? So they have not specified this thing. So if we are going to solve this, out, then we are going to assume that this whole angle is angle P, right? And they have also mentioned this, if this angle is alpha, then this angle is also alpha. And they have mentioned that this angle is SRT by 5. So they have said this angle RS and PQ, sorry, RS and yes, sorry, this angle, if this angle is beta, then this angle will be beta by 5. So they have not specified what is angle P by 3, and to solve this problem we also have to assume that this angle Q is going to be 90 degree, right? If you notice here, they have marked it in such a way that it looks 90 degree, but they have not specified in the problem if this angle is 90 degree or not. So if we are going to solve this angle, then I think we have to assume that this angle is going to be 90 degrees. Okay, so angle ABC is equals to be in ratio 5, 6 and 7. So let's try to find what are my angles A, B and C. So this means that 5 alpha plus 6 alpha, not alpha, let me take some other variable. 5A plus 6A plus 7A is going to be 180 degrees. So this means that 12, 6, 18 is going to be 180 degrees. So A is equals to 10. So this means that B is going to be 60 degrees, right? B is equals to be 60 degrees. B is going to be 60 degrees. Now this angle will be 50, this angle will be 70. Okay, they have mentioned that angle PRQ is equals to B. This is my angle PRQ. So this angle is going to be 60 degrees. Okay, sorry, my bad. Now they have mentioned So this means that this remaining angle will be 120 degrees. So this means that beta plus beta by 5 is going to be 120 degrees. So I can say that 6 beta is equals to 5 times of 120. So beta is going to be 5 into 20, that is 100. So value of beta is going to be 100. Okay, so beta by 5 will be 20. So in this way I am able to find that this angle is 20 and this angle is 100. Okay, so now for solving this problem we need to find the measure of angle S. I need to find this angle. So for finding this angle out, they have also specified that PS makes an angle P by 3 with PQ. So this means that they have specified that this angle is P by 3. So we are going to assume that this complete angle is P. So this means that this remaining angle will be 2P by 3. So this is the thing that we are assuming to solve this problem out, and also that this angle is 90 degrees. They have marked it here but they have not specified it. So this means that if this angle is 90 degrees, so this remaining angle will be 30 degrees. So this whole angle is 30 degrees. So I will divide this angle as 20 and 10 degrees. Right? This is 1 by 3 and this is 2 by 3. That's why. So now from this angle is 20. This whole angle is 80. So this angle will become 20 plus 80 subtracted from 180. So my answer for this one should be 80 degrees with the assumption, with two assumptions, that this angle is specified to angle P and this angle is 90 degrees. Otherwise this problem is not possible to solve. So according to me this problem should also be bonus. Okay, according to me this problem should also be bonus. Yes, 25 is n cube minus 1, right? Okay, so now let's check our last problem of today's session. In a 2-digit positive integer, the unit digit is 1 less than the 10th digit. So let's say if our number is AB, then we say that the unit digit is 1 less than the 10th digit. So this means that A minus 1 is going to be equals to B. B is going to be equals to A minus 1. Right, this is my first thing. And they have also mentioned that the product of 1 less than the unit digit, 1 less than the unit digit, and 1 more than the 10th digit. So my 10th digit is just A. So that is A plus 1 is 40. So now if we look in here, we are going to substitute either value of A or either value of B. So if I substitute value of A, this will give me B minus 1 into B plus 2, that is equals to 40. So if I solve this out, this will give me B square plus B minus 2 is equals to 40. So this means that B square plus B minus 42 is equals to 0. And there is one more thing that is important, that they have mentioned about the positive integers. So if they have mentioned about the positive integers, so I can factorize it as B plus 7 into B minus 6 equals to 0. So the only possible value from here B is going to be 6. Not 7 is not possible because 7 is a negative number. So the number of such 2-digit number is just 1. There is going to be just one number that is possible. Okay. So now we are going to see the answer key of this as well. Let me add a page. We are going to see the answer key as well. So I will write answers of each and every one directly, so you can cross check. Okay, I will mark answers directly so you can cross check. I'm not going to mark the options, but I will just mark the answers. What will be the answers? So for my first one, my answer is 24. For my second one, my answer is 54. And for my third one, my answer is minus of A plus B by 2. And for my fourth one, my answer is 63 or 57. My fifth one, answer is 120. For my sixth one, my answer is 3. Seventh one, answer is 21 times it. This answer was 490, right? This answer was 490. Right? Let me cross check. Just give me a minute, guys. So it will be 2 into 5 into 49. Yes, 49. Yes, it will be 490. Yes. So now for the 8th one, my answer will be 25% more. Let's go back. Yes, so the correct option was option B in this one, right? So yes, so for 8th one, my answer is going to be 80%, sorry. And for the 9th one, my answer is between 7 and 8. And for the 10th one, my answer is going to be 65. And for the 11th one, my answer is 1009. So there will be 2 zeros. Okay, for the 12th one, it would be 384. For the 13th, it would be 130. And for the 14th, it would be 2. And for the last and the 15th one, it should be 12. So these are the marks of the objective questions that you have to mark. Yeah, so these are the options for the first 12. Okay, I have made something. Let me rewrite here. This will be minus of a plus b by 2, and this will be 63 or 57, right? This was the correct option, right, for the third one? Yes, right. Okay, so now let's check the answers of next 15. Sir, who have not attempted, will they get? No, they will not get bonus if they have not attempted the correct, like if they have not attempted the respective problems. Okay, so now let's check the answer first from 16th. So for the 16th one, my answer will be 28. For the 17th one, my answer will be 17. For the 18th one, my answer will be, yes, it's here. For 18th one, my answer will be 360 degrees. For my 19th one, my answer will be 150. For my 20th one, my answer will be 56. And 21st, it is bonus, but I've also mentioned that what are going to be the respective answers. Okay, and 22nd, it should be 100. 23, it should be 18. 24, my answer should be 1. And 25, it should be 215. Okay, so now let's check for the remaining problems. 26th, it should be 7. 27, it should be 42. 28, it should be 25. And 29, which is the 29th problem? Just give me a minute. Yes, 29th is going to be kindly bonus, but we got our answer to be, what was our answer? Yes, our answer was 80, right? Answer possible is 80, but they have not specified that angle Q is going to be 90 degrees, and they have also not specified what is angle P over here. So due to these two things, the answer, if it is they are marking it right, so the answer is going to be 80, but mostly it should be bonus. Mostly it should be bonus because these two things were not specified in the problem, but they were marked somehow in the problem. Okay, so now let's see the last one, 30th one. So for the 30th one, there is only one possibility. So these are my answers for all my problems. These are my answers for the last 15 ones. You can see at the screen, you can take screenshot and you can cross check. How students are elected, what do you mean by that? I think all the students who are getting marks over the cutoff are like, obviously they will be select a certain number of students. For example, they are going to select let's say 100 students from a region. So they will see what is the marks of the 100th student that is going to be cut off from that region. Yes, 76 कैसे होगा? They asked in the 30th one, they asked that the number of such two-digit number is. They have asked what are the possible number of these two-digit numbers. They have not asked what is going to be my number, right? So 76 is not the correct answer. The correct answer is only 1. Only 1 is the correct answer. Okay, so you can take screenshot of the screen. And there are two bonus problems according to me, 21st and 29th. Okay. Yesterday Abhay sir told we will get bonus even if we don't attempt. Okay, so if you're going to get bonus, that is the good part about that. Okay. No, you don't have to write the number. You will not get marks in that. But yeah, according to me, there are two bonus, the 21st and the 29th. Yes, Saras, I saw a message. Nice. 28.5, correct. Okay, so is there anyone who is still having doubt in any of these problems? You can cross check the options, and also I've obviously already solved all these problems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24th का -1 है. 24th का -1, 24th का -1 नहीं, 1 ही आएगा. You cross check properly. 24th का 1 ही आएगा, -1 नहीं होगा. 24th का 1 ही होगा, -1 नहीं होगा. Yes, Akshat, I think 21 you will get selected. Yes, Veerappa. 24th का -1 नहीं, 1 ही होगा. You cross check properly. Okay, it should be 1. Okay, if you have any objection, you write your complete solution in the chat box, or not in chat box but in the comment section, so we all will be able to see your solution for that. Okay, so according to me, the correct answer for this one is 1. Okay, so that's it for this lecture. And yeah, so these are the options: 1 to 15, 16 to 30. Okay, you can cross check. So bonus is, if certain problem is bonus, you will get the number of points that the problem was mentioned originally. Yes, Mudit, you will be selected, right? So I've already mentioned about a lot of batches, right? So all the students who are preparing for IOQM, or if they are preparing for RMO, then level 5, level 6, level 7 batches are for you. And if you are preparing for ISI and CMI examinations, then full math mastery and target maths ISI CMI JEE is the course for you. This is a 2-year course. This is a 2-year course, and this is a 1-year course. So all the students who are preparing for ISI and CMI, and are in class 12th and obviously are droppers, then they can purchase this, a single year course, that is the Target Math 2026. And if students are aspiring for the 2027th CMI and ISI entrance test, they can purchase the full math mastery. So in both these courses are only mathematics, and we are covering Olympiad basics in that, and also the JEE mathematics. So that will cover the complete mathematics, the overall mathematics scenario in both these courses. And this particularly last batch, Target Math 2026, is taken by me. So if you want to learn mathematics from me, and if you want to experience my teaching, you can join this course. And also the level 5 and level 6 batches are also taken by me. So if you want to learn from me, either you are a student of class 7th, 8th or 9th, 10th, or you are targeting ISI and CMI, you can have these courses. Okay, so that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for joining. Bye guys.